everybody, we're in the Buckeye State this evening. It's EA Sports continuing coverage of the Blue Jackets, and they are ready to take the ice here tonight. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Bruins start with possession as we are now underway. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Here's a shot. Kicks it away from the crease. That'll create some separation.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
And that's knocked away. And he's ridden off the puck. Columbus with possession in their own zone. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. And now it's grabbed by Geekie. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Gives them nothing in front.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of the game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. The Blue Jackets win the draw on their own end. Quick pass across to Johnson. Puts it on net. Off the goal. Scores! And he puts home his own rebound.
Well, this is a second effort, and everyone on the bench erupts when he scores his goal, James. Why? Because he's tenacious on the play. He doesn't just shoot the puck. He finds his own rebound, and then he puts it in. That's a great play. Anytime you're getting jostled by a defender and they're trying to shove or push you off the puck, you have to find ways to get low and maintain your balance on your edges. And he does a fabulous job of it while maintaining possession because he's got great hands. But most importantly, I think it's the will, the second effort to stay on that puck that leads to the goal.
Columbus gets on the board quickly. Cheryl, you also coach minor hockey. I mean, this is the kind of start you want, right?
Yeah, you dream of these kind of starts because it doesn't typically happen, James. But this is the one you want to remember. They'll be talking about it for periods to come. When you're ready to go and you know exactly what you have to do, you're aggressive, you're urgent, this is often the result.
Puck picked up by Provorov. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Here's a shot, and that one's turned away.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Angles it over to Lowry. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. From point blank, denies him in close. And look at this, they've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Here's a drive. There's a save. From behind the net. Another shot. That doesn't go through as it's blocked. Handed off to Saka. Oh, great save on the play. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Boston's trailing in this one here despite having more chances offensively so far. Minton's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone and makes the routine save. Slides it diagonally to Favreau. And a smart hits up close to the bank. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the board by Isimo. Moves it quickly over to Minton. From the open ice, they gain the line. Spectacular open ice hit. Olivier's picking up steam. Gets the puck in deep. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. The Blue Jackets going to work on offense. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Into the offensive end now. The Bruins take it from the side. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Moves the puck over to Coyle. Here they come on the attack. And he loses control of the puck. Quick feed down low. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Taken along the wall by Espero. And he handles the cross-ice pass. Dumps it in. Columbus has it behind the net. Through center. Dumps the puck in. Picked up along the wall by Marchenko. Look out!
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Lots of time left in this period. Columbus leads it 1-0. Lundestrop's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. There's another stop. Works it across to Pasternak. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Oh, what a stop by Greaves. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Here's a short pass to Pasternak. Look at this down the right wing. They're on the attack. Puck grab by Severson. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Kiki's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
The Blue Jackets get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, with their first power play of the game, you don't have to worry about getting in. It's already in there, but you do have to worry about winning the face-off, the most critical piece to possessing the puck. Once they get that possession, they can get the setup and the options that they want.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Bruins win the draw. Clearing attempt. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Boston's penalty killers get a hold of it. Puck clears the zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. He says, let's get physical on that play. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Feeds the puck up to Jenner. Across the line. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Muffs the shot attempt. Columbus takes possession at center. To his teammate. He got all of that hit. The Bruins gain possession in the defensive zone. And the puck clears the zone. Columbus takes possession along the wall. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Makes a move in front. Fantastic stick save by Swayman.
Swayman's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
With possession along the wall. Tries to feed it over to Marchenko. And that's intercepted by Zaka. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Gaining momentum along the wing. Fires it, and not much on that one. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Tries to get it out of the zone. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time. Geeky's penalty is almost expired.
No substitution. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Hinton's got it in the offensive zone. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Puck scooped up by Geeky. Big time stop there. Reeves makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, the Blue Jackets lead it 1-0. Columbus with a big defensive zone faceoff. The Blue Jackets will play it in their own end. Columbus plays it against the boards. Quick pass across to Arvidsson. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Angles it over to Olivier. Oh, look at this. The Bruins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends it across the ice. Arvidsson's going to play it against the half wall. Columbus has the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass to Lowry. There's a solid collision.
Lowry's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Reeves makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
Boston's looking to break out. That's not going to fool him. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Into the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Makes a save. Lindholm's lugging the puck. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And now he angles it across to Pasternak. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play. He's got a step. Oh, what a save. Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease. And I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. Monahan's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Corrali's got the puck in his own zone. Taken by Zadorov. Sent into the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Kostelic. Knocks it away with the paddle. Great poke check. Gains the zone through center. Shot! Makes a save with the glove. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Dishes it to Pasternak. He carries the puck up along the wing. There's a shot. Denies him on the play. Columbus with possession in their own zone. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Just a great defensive read there.
Boston's working hard in all areas of the ice. Defense is structure, and it needs to happen in all three zones. When you're talking about stick positioning, they're doing a great job of taking away passes.
Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Reeves freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. The Blue Jackets win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. And now he tries to get it across to Marchenko. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Sweden. looks ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. Moves it over to Fantilli. Along the half wall with the puck. Tried to get 2Q with it and loses possession.
He's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Slides it across. And that's a great heads-up play by Werenski. And he sidesteps the check there. The Bruins have it now. The Blue Jackets have it on the offensive end. And he takes a shot with the stop. The Bruins have it now. Moves the puck across to Aspero. The Blue Jackets get a hold of it. And he can't hang on after that hit. And now he passes it to Kiki. And that pass attempt is deflected. Shakes himself free. And a great save.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Columbus has the 1-0 lead. The Blue Jackets will go to work here in the offensive zone. And puts it anywhere but the way he wanted it to go.
There'll be some frustration with that one. You got to love that he got to some primetime real estate, so did the work and effort to get there. But man, you got to hit the net when you're in that tight.
Misses wide of the net. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. The Blue Jackets have had way more chances offensively, and as a result, they're leading in this one. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. And now it's over to Lowry. The Blue Jackets take possession in the defensive end. Quick feed to Lundstrom. And he had an answer with that save. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. And he takes the feed. The Blue Jackets gain possession in their own end.
Corrali's stick explodes and he grabs another one from the bench and gets back in the play right away.
Battling for it along the boards. The Blue Jackets have it behind the net. Slides the puck over. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Scooped up along the wall by Severson. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And that ricochets off a twig in front. Tremendous stop by Swayman. Made the save on the play.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save not once, not twice, multiple times.
Here in the back half of this period, we've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Slides it diagonally to Johnson. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Jenner. Bumped off the puck. Directs it on over to Peak. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Moves it quickly over to Pasternak. Here's a sharp angle shot. And a solid stop on the play there.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
The Bruins played along the boards. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. Puts it on goal. That's blocked. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Fires it on net. Goalie with the stop. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Back to the blue line. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And there's the whistle icing the call.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Esteban's won it in their own end. Great save. He scores! Jumps on the rebound and buries it.
This play could have died, James, but instead they find themselves with possession because of the effort that he gets for being hard on the puck. And it's not just retrieval, but then it's having the mindset to attack. And that's exactly what he does off of it, and he winds up with the tally.
Blue Jackets look to be on a mission tonight, already up by 2 here, and we're still only in the first.
Well, the mission is possible because they've been dominant out there tonight, James. They've been relentless. They competed for pucks, loose pucks at will. I mean, they've outbattled their opponent, and now they're sitting with a 2-goal cushion.
Here's a short pass to Fantilli. Oh, what a save by Swayman!
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Huge steal in his own end.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want it.
Oh, wow, what a save!
An unbelievable save there, James. I mean, a combination of technical skill and athleticism equals desperation. Outstanding.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it.
Sillinger's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick shot! Comes up with the stop.
After that huge hit, he's really laboring to get off the ice, and you know that no player ever wants to stay down, so he's finding a way, mustering up everything he's got in him to find his way to the bench.
Jeannot's got it along the wing. Uses the force on that hit. Marchman stick handling in his own zone. They go on the attack through center. Oh, my! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Swayman! Grabbed along the boards by Olivier. And the puck's knocked loose. Jenner's got control of the puck in the corner. And now it's grabbed by Isimo. Blast from the point! Puts it just wide of the net.
James, you know in practice when you do target shooting, guess why? So you hit the net. I think he's got to get back to it and work on it.
Takes a shot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Passes up ahead from the left wing. They've got numbers here. Pass in front, and that's stopped. Takes a shot, and that goes off a player in front. Shuts him down.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
Columbus has it near the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Shot! And that's blocked. The Bruins have it from their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Marchenko's carrying it ahead. Here's a chance. Turns it aside with the glove.
Sillinger's pretty banged up right now, James. Just look at that last hit. I mean, he didn't look ready for it, and when he takes it, it's almost as if it catches him the wrong way, and he's really laboring as a result.
Columbus has been the more dominant team offensively, and as a result, they lead it late in this opening frame. Monahan's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Here in the later stages of this period, the Blue Jackets lead this one 2-0. Minton's won the faceoff. Scoops up the puck here. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Comes up with the stop. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. He grabs the puck here at the point. Good hit on the play. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. Cuts to the paint. A chance in front. How did he stop that one?
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square with the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Swayman. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Columbus wins the offensive zone draw. They'll start with the puck. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Shot! Too much congestion in front. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Passes it over. Big time glove save by Greaves. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. And he takes the feed. Denies him. He got all of it. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Takes it behind the net. Through center along the wing. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. Moves it to Olivier. Here's a shot. Turns it aside with the glove.
McAvoy's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Boston's got the puck. Tosses it to Chanot. Here they are on the attack. Glove save made by Greaves.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
In the final moments of this period, the Blue Jackets are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Zaka's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And that turns off one of his teammates in front. Here's a chance. Walker stuck by Greaves. Looking to get it out. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Columbus continues to lead here late in this first period. They have been very busy in the offensive zone. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Quick pass to Marchenko. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Up along the wing. Fabro's taking it from his own end. Columbus moves it quickly along the wing. Dumps it in. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Passes on over to Zadorov. Puts it on net and makes the save. Handles the puck at the point. And he totally whiffs on that one. The Bruins take possession here in the open ice. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Columbus plays it against the boards. And that's intercepted by Zadorov.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
Works it across to Lindholm. Fires it. There's a save by Greaves. In front of the net, and the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Getting into the later stages of this period, Columbus leads it 2-0. The Blue Jackets win it in the defensive zone. Here they come. Shot! That goes wide. Taken along the wall by Lundstrom. center. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. And he turned that one aside. From behind his own cage, he grabs the puck. The Blue Jackets ready to go on the attack. Woods gaining momentum. Oh, just a textbook hit. Takes a shot. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us.
Hey fans, be sure to get your season tickets now at this year's playoff locations and prices. Pay the regular season ticket price for rounds 1 through 3. That offer is available now. Don't miss your opportunity to pick up the best locations for next season. Stop by section 144 on the golf course.
Well, let's see what period 2 has in store for us as they are about to drop the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
The Bruins really need to find a way to shore up their defensive game here. I mean, everybody has to be more responsible. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes.
Gets in the lane with the body. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Too much congestion in front. Picked up along the wall by Severson. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a shot. Shuts him down.
Swayman's been under siege all game long. I mean, his defense is doing nothing to protect him, but one save after another. We're lucky that they're still in this game. They've got to get going north and look to put some numbers up on the other side of the board.
Passes the puck over to Marchment. Takes it into the slot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Fires it on net. Big time stop.
What a fantastic save from a high danger scoring area, James. And I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Looks to get the puck over to Johnson. And now he moves it to Marchment. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Marchment's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Quick feed to Minton. Here's the pass. Denied by the goaltender. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
The Bruins have jumped right back into this one here in the second with that goal.
And you can certainly feel the momentum changing tides right there, James, especially after that goal. They cut the deficit within one.
Puck picked up by Lowry. Sackers across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Monahan's got the puck along the wing. The Blue Jackets carried along the wall. The Bruins have it now. Zaka's got it in the defensive end. Quick shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Turns him away. Passes over to Johnson. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Takes the shot. Shut down by the blocker. Moves it quickly over to SNO. And now he angles it across to Arvidsson. What a steal in his own end. Here's a short pass to Voronkov. Moves the puck. Moves it to Sillinger. Lundqvist's on the attack in the offensive zone. Oh, they telegraphed the pass and he picks it off. The Bruins looking against the half wall. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Directed over to Sillinger. Slides into Wood. Cutting to the slot. Denies him. Picked up along the boards by Sillinger. Pokes it away in his own end. Tries to feed it over to Pasternak. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Throws it in. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Dishes it to Chanot. Trying to get it out of their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Pasternak. Quick pass to Werenski. From the right side, he goes to the middle of the neutral zone. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Shot! Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. The Blue Jackets move it in. And he takes the pass. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Quick feed to Coyle. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to McAvoy. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And that's poked away. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Olivier. The Blue Jackets pick up steam and are on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. Boston's in transition. Moves it to Lindholm. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Here's a shot. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. Everything's happened so fast within the game of hockey. You got to recognize when your opponent is vulnerable. He is one of the best at it. He's physical. He makes contact, and it's a big one there, and he's able to separate the body from puck. You know, it's all about starting with the puck, and it doesn't happen without those kind of plays.
The Bruins have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Comes up with the stop. From the back of the cage with the puck. Denies him again. Puck grab by Marchenko. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Here's a shot. Scores! And they take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line. Well, this is just a fantastic shot. I mean, the goaltender is saying, hey, try and beat me glove hand. Well, guess what? He does.
Columbus goes up by one here in the second. I like their jump and their step now.
I like their jump and their step, and they got to keep it going here because I expect a pushback from their opponent. This is a highly contested game, James, and I think it's going to be tight right down the wire.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Boston's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a chance. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Shot, and it's turned aside by Swayman. Hammers the shot. Turned aside with the glove by Swayman.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets are hanging on to this one-goal lead. They'd love to add another. The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Feeds the puck over to Zadorov. Makes his presence known on the ice. Turn that chance aside.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Gives him a choice with that hit. Jenner's lugging the puck. And that's a smart heads-up play by Zadorov. Quick pass to Peak. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Takes the feed. They've got the defense outnumbered. And he snags that one with the glove. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Boston's got the puck in the defensive end. Grabbed along the boards by Lindholm. Boston's going to play it from the corner. The Blue Jackets gain control of it. The Bruins have it in the offensive end. Slides it over to Aspero. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Columbus has shown no signs of slowing down in this one. They have put a lot of pucks on net. The Bruins win the draw here in the neutral zone. Gaining momentum along the wing. Sends it in on the attack. Quick feed to Wood. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Sends it into the offensive zone. Boston's got a hold of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Columbus has possession of it now. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Wood. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Scrum along the boards as they battle for the puck. The Blue Jackets gain possession. Here's one. Oh, and an even bigger save on the slapper. And now he tries to get it across to Costello. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove by Greaves. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left here in this frame. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Unleashes a cannon! Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Big stick save by the goaltender. The Bruins have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Matichuk. Quick pass across to Crow. Columbus on the attack. The Bruins have played the puck from behind the net. Moves it quickly over to Minton. Long lead pass into the open ice. Puts it on net. And that goes off the glove and will play on. The Blue Jackets continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Off the draw, they take possession. Slides the puck over to Johnson. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Puts it in deep. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck against the wall. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Right in front with the shot. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Boston's got it in the offensive zone. Columbus gains a hold of possession. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Plenty of playing time left in this frame. 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. And off the face-off, they take possession. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Receives the pass. Angles it over to Goodbranson. From along the boards, he takes the feed. Lets the wrister go. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Grabs control of it at the point. Taken along the wall by Middlestat. Columbus gains a hold of it. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Columbus continues to lead here in this middle frame. They have been really active in the shot department. the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The centermen glide into position. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Big time stop there. Boston's moving it up the ice. Here's a chance. Fires it. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. And they keep the pressure on. Here's a shot. Off a stick. Gets the puck over to Jenner. On the attack along the boards. Lays the body. Boston's got the puck in their own end. They've got numbers here. Swatted aside by the blocker. The Blue Jackets will play it from the defensive zone. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Columbus leads it 3-2. Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. The Bruins get a hold of the... Oh, and he's hammered right onto the bench. New meaning to in one.
He's in there, isn't he? And everyone's kind of giving the shove, trying to get him out of there. That's embarrassing. Anytime you got to put your head down and get back to the bench, that's tough. You're going to get razzed when you get back to your own.
And there's the save. Columbus moves ahead with the puck. Here's a short pass to Coyle. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Can't keep a hold of the puck after that play. Columbus looks to attack. Oh, what a stop on the play. Gets all of it with the paddle.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Coyle. Moves it to Lundstrom. Shot! Denied by the puck stopper.
Swayman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Columbus is in a dogfight. They're clinging to this 3-2 lead. Back at the point, they set it up. Denies him with a save. The Bruins work it through center. Here's a pass in front. Oh, and he whiffs on it. And serves up a little knock on the play. They've got numbers. Picked up along the wall by Fantilli. Quick pass to Marchment. The Bruins have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes it to the net. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Columbus has the decided edge in the shot department, and as a result, they lead it here in this second. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Freeze has it and freezes the play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. And off the draw, they win possession. Battle along the boards. And here's the pass to Wood. Columbus has it near the wall. Intercepted on the offensive end by Huzmutinov. Sends the pass over. We got a whistle offside to call. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Takes a shot, and there's a stop as he kicks knocks it away.
Reeves is such a technically sound goaltender. He's able to make that save look easy and redirects the puck to the corner, getting it out of the line of fire so that everyone can reset and look to hound it for retrieval.
Here's a collision with some authority. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that great opportunity there.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the back half of this period, the Blue Jackets are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Quick feed to McAvoy. Reeves has the puck and holds on for a whistle. The Blue Jackets have been impressive to watch tonight. They've had a lot of shots on net, and they lead it here in the second. Lindholm's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Scores! And as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game, and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal. On today's game, everything shuts down so quickly. Ice closes so quickly, and he is left all alone to be able to walk into that clapper, and he tags it right past the goaltender.
Looks like lineups are set, and they're ready to get things back underway. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. The Bruins have it from the corner. Scooped up along the wall by Sillinger. Takes the feed. And now it's over to Coyle. Moves around along the half wall. From the top of the offensive zone here. Turns it aside. Moves it quickly over to Severson. Puck scooped up by Sillinger. Here's a short pass to Olivier. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Bruins will play it in their own end. Moves it to Lindholm. Now he slides it up to Voronkov. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Loses his balance on the play. Past the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Columbus goes to work in the offensive zone. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. And the puck's booted away. Grabbed along the boards by Middlestat. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Shot! And he comes up with the glove save. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Columbus has the puck. Slides it diagonally to Jenner. Here's a shot. Oh, great save right there on the play. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. Boston's got it across the line. Can't connect. Jenner's got it in the defensive zone. A little banging and crashing now. Takes the feed from the wing. And that's blocked away.
Man, James, does he ever look shaken up after that huge hit? I mean, I'm not sure if he got winded or if he's injured, but he's trying to make his way back to the bench.
And he moves it up to Marchment. Fires it on net. And there's the save on the play. Fires it into the offensive zone. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Taken along the wall by Goodbranson. Boston's got it now. The Bruins have it behind the cage. And that caroms off a body in traffic. Fabro's got on the offensive end. Good stand-up hit. Oh, he kind of fought it, but he keeps it out. The Bruins play it along the boards. Quick shot. Stopped by Greaves. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Jenner's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Past the halfway mark of this period, it's all tied up. Phillies won it in their own end. Columbus moves it ahead. The Blue Jackets take it along the wall. Pad save, you gotta be better than that. Quick pass to Fantilli. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. Well, this is another primetime example of how defense leads to offense. You got to be in good position, but then you have to have the anticipation skills, hand-eye coordination to be able to intercept the pass. Then you get going north, and guess what? Your offensive instincts can kick in. He's going to get an assist for his efforts on this one.
Columbus gone up by one late here in period number 2.
It's been a really tight game. It's been back and forth. It's been competitive. And now that they've struck, they've got the go-ahead goal. They'll want to find a way to get to the intermission holding this lead.
And now he moves it to Kiki. Sends a pass over. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And now he angles it across to Severson. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Moves it to Pasternak. Picked off by Sillinger. Columbus plays it along the wing. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Moves it over to Pasternak. Pass stolen in the open ice. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Scrum along the boards. The Blue Jackets played along the wing. Here he is in front. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net.
I love the way that he battles and competes for this puck, James. I mean, he loses it for a second, then he finds it, and he makes the save.
Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Off a stick, and they can't connect. Puck picked up by Provorov. And he's able to handle that one.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Feeds it to Kiki. He carries the puck up along the wing. The Blue Jackets have it from their own end. Takes it across the blue line. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a great save.
Well, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
And he loses possession of the puck after trying to make one too many moves.
Zacha has tried a great move there. We all know what great hands he is in tight, trying to create some space, but it bobbles off his stick and he lost possession.
Looks to pass it to Costellic. Shot! Flushes the leather. What a save by Greaves.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Columbus continues to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here late in this middle frame. The Blue Jackets come up with a defensive zone draw. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. With possession along the wall. Boston's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to McAvoy. Across the line. Here's a chance. tries to make a diagonal pass to Jenner. Taken by Zadorov. Gaining momentum up along the side. The Bruins gain possession in their own end. And now he tries to get it across to Minton. Boston's got the puck along the wall. Works it across to Coyle. Here he is, all alone. What a save. That's how you do it.
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in.
Shuts him down. Boston's in on the offensive attack now. Shot, and that doesn't reach the net. Sends it over to Voronkov. Oh, absolutely hammers him. Here's a shot. Close save, and he made it look simple. Feeds the puck to Kostelic. Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Peak. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Puts it on net. Columbus tries to break out from their own end. Now over to Marchment. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Big time stop there. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. Handles it along the blue line. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Swayman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter is coming from.
Columbus putting in a pretty complete effort to this point as they lead it here late in the second. The Bruins win the defensive zone faceoff. Here they come inside the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. The Blue Jackets have it now. Marchenko's moving the puck through his own zone. Feeds it over. Can't get it to go. Takes the feed. And now it's over to McAvoy. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. That's gloved by Greaves.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Monahan's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Jenner's got it across the line. Fires it. Oh, to come. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum. Well, these are the types of goals that create a ton of energy up and down the bench, James, because it's about hounding pucks for retrieval, but also having the presence of mind to get the stick on puck and put it to the net. Great goal.
Columbus has to be feeling good as they near the intermission shell, extending this lead to 2.
They've worked hard to be in this position, James, and this isn't always the way it works out. Sometimes you're the dominant team and you don't find a way to capitalize. They've been hard on the puck. They've found ways to get scoring chances, and they've executed.
And it's kicked away. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments.
Fans, time for our parachute drop. If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive media-only access to upcoming press conferences, practices, or even a locker room tour. Membership is free. So what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
The final frame of regulation has arrived. It's period number 3, and it's about to go down. Well, let's see what this third period can offer in what has been a score fest What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Columbus is leading in this high-scoring affair, James, and I had a coach who once said, listen, the offensive zone is your playground. Well, the playground seems to be in all 3 zones right now. It is all about offense.
Geeky's got it along the wing. Columbus gains a hold of it. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Picked up along the wall by McAvoy. Passes it over to Aspero. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Columbus has it. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Oh, and he whiffs. What a steal in his own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Shot. The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Look out. Here they come on the attack. Turned aside with the glove by Greaves. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Blue Jackets have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this 3rd period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Dismiss that chance. The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pokes it away to keep the pressure on. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Bruins gain control of the puck against the wall. They've really got him on their heels here now. Boston's got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Arvidsson. Oh, look at this chance. That's gloved by Greaves. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. We're still in the early stages of this period. 5-3 is where we sit. Boston's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Too much congestion. Blocks the shot. Great heads-up play with the stick by Olivier. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Handles the pass. The Blue Jackets have it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Coyle. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it to Kostelic. Slides the pass over to Chanot. Into the corner of the attacking area. Stops that one. And now it's grabbed by Manichuk. From the neutral zone, moving forward here along the boards. Puck dumped in. The Bruins scoop it up along the boards. Minton's picking up steam. Takes a shot, and he's got that one. The Blue Jackets gain possession.
Fabro is moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Bruins have it now. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a chance in front. He scores! What a goal!
The goaltender has no chance on this one as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
Boston's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the 3rd period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Lowry. Quick pass to SMO. Shot! Oh, it makes the save just enough to keep it out. Columbus has it in the defensive end. Now into the offensive zone for the right side. puck is frozen up. Columbus continues to lead in this third period. They have put a lot of shots on net. Monahan's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And he easily stops that one. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Lots of time left in this period. Boston still down a goal here, but they have really picked up the tempo these last few minutes. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Inside the offensive zone. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Tries to feed it over to Severson. From center they get into the attacking area. Fires it on net. And kept that one out of the net.
Swayman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Boston's got it in their own zone. Get a little physical there with that collision. The Blue Jackets gain control of the puck. Boston's got possession at center. Scooped up along the wall by Lindholm. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Takes the puck at the point. That's not going to fool him. Middlestad's got the puck in his own zone. And that's deflected. Quick shot. And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Gets it over to Voronkov. The Blue Jackets played along the boards. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Back to the point it goes. What a stop!
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Blue Jackets lead it here early in the third period. They have been dominant in the offensive area. Lindholm's won it off the faceoff. And he takes the dish. They've got some momentum here. Makes a save. Goaltender covers up and will get a faceoff. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've got a 5-4 game. Kelly's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and are on the attack. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Takes a shot, and that climbs off the iron.
The Bruins, they're trying to shrink their deficit in this game. They're playing aggressive in the offensive zone, and they just wire one off the post as they try and claw their way back in.
Quick pass across to Pasternak. Oh! Gets a glove on it to make the save.
Pasternak's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. One goal game here. 5-4 is where we sit. Boston's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Handles the puck. And now he moves it to Marchment. Picked off by Zadorov. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Way too much congestion blocks that. Slides it across to Marchment. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Columbus gains control of the puck. Steps into the offensive end.
Jenner's been so dangerous tonight. He's got two in the game. You know he's looking for the Hattie.
Takes the feed from the left side. Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. And he gets enough to keep it out.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Columbus has shown no signs of slowing down tonight. They continue to lead in the shot department and on the scoreboard in the third. The Bruins start with the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Chanot. Dishes it off. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Great pass from off the right side. The Bruins have it in the offensive zone. And he can't find the net.
And I like everything about this play until the finish, James. It's all about creating. That's exactly what happens. And then the puck is looking a little fine as it makes its way towards the net. And it misses.
Boston's got the puck along the wall. Dished on over to Lowry. Boston's on the attack. Technical stop by Greaves.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Denies him. He got all of it. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Quick shot. And he comes up big with the stick save, getting all of it with the paddle. Across the line from center. Here's a chance. Oh, he keeps it out of the net as it goes off the glove. Grabbed along the boards by Werenski. Columbus looks to break out in their own end. The Bruins look to start the transition game. Puck grab by McAvoy. Taken by Jenner. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or a target on his back, James. Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blue Jackets are holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. Monahan's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Marchenko's got it in the defensive end. Great hits-up play in the neutral zone by Middlestat. The Blue Jackets have it now. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Espero. Shot off target. Takes the puck behind the net. And that's broken up with a stick in front. And a great save. And they continue to apply pressure here. Shuts him down. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Here's the pass. And he makes the save. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Fabro is going to be out for the remainder of the game here, James, and that's tough news to hear. I mean, earlier in this game, he was injured, but the likelihood of him returning is nil now.
And he's such a critical piece, both within the room and on the ice. Hopefully he'll be okay, and this is just short term. Columbus takes possession along the wall.
I have no idea, James. Not even sure how he got to that puck. I mean, that's a last-ditch effort. That is fierce competitor written all over him to be able to make that save.
Quick stop by Greaves. And another stop. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Rips it and rips it. Big time stop. Boston's got possession of the puck. Rocks him. Quick feed to Corralo. And he takes the feed. And there's a blocker stop by Greaves. Columbus gets the puck near the boards. Taken along the wall by Marchment. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Puck scooped up by Provorov. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. Here's a shot. Glove save, and the puck moves on.
What a timely save, James. I mean, if that doesn't ignite a fire to his entire team, I don't know what will. He's doing everything to keep his team in this.
Still lots of time left in the period. Columbus has a one-goal lead. They're leading 5-4 in what has been a very entertaining display of offense. Moves it quickly over to Marchenko. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Greaves has been doing a great job of playing big in his crease and bigger than he actually is and making sure you take away as much net as possible, challenging the shooter. But probably most important is the message he's sending to his entire team, really energizing the entire group.
The Blue Jackets have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Into the offensive end now. Angles it over to SMO. Oh, and he completely muffs the shot. Slides the puck ahead to Wood. Gaining momentum up along the side. Dumps it into the ozone. Boston's got a hold of it along the wall. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Lindholm. Slides the puck over. The Bruins carried along the wall. That's a textbook save by Greaves. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Past the midway mark of the frame. Columbus holding on to a one-goal lead. It's 5-4. What a fun game tonight. Off the draw, they take possession. Tries to get it over to Wood. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck along the boards. And he takes the feed. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Tosses it on to Minton. Steps across the blue line. And that's taken away to the offensive end by Huzmatinov. Hard hit frees up the puck. Moves the puck. The Blue Jackets. Oh! What a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Gets the puck in deep. Columbus takes hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Johnson. The Blue Jackets move to the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, what a move. Comes up with the stop. Puck picked up by Severson.
Gotta love these moments within a game, James. It's tight. The game really hasn't opened up. You gotta play free, but you have to play responsible as well.
And he takes the pass. And now it's grabbed by Arvidsson. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender.
Greaves stops the puck and redirects it to the corner.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Here in the back half of this period, the Blue Jackets are in an offensive battle tonight. They lead it 5-4. Monahan's won the draw here in the defensive zone. And now it's to Werenski. And he slides it quickly to Jenner. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Columbus has been humming along all night long in the offensive zone, and they lead in this third. Boston's got it, and they're on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Takes the feed up ahead. Lindholm's working it around in the corner. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Takes a shot. Makes the glove stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. The Bruins win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. Works it across to Lowry. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Puck grabbed by Werenski. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Denies the slapper. The Bruins have it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Moves inside. Big save.
I love that he swallowed this one up with his glove. It's a real threat coming from the slot area. No rebound to boot.
More than half the period has expired. 9 goals and counting so far. It's 5-4. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Boston's ready to go on the attack. Shot with the stop. Columbus has it near the wall. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. To the front. Right on the doorstep. Denies him in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. The Blue Jackets continue to lead here in the third, listening to their coach's message. Lots of pucks on net. Columbus takes possession off the draw. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
And a poke check knocks the puck away. Passes it to Fantilli. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. And that's intercepted by Peak.
Well, you play the game differently depending on the situation, and when you're up, you got to know it, and you got to game manage, and you got to puck manage. That turnover, coach isn't going to like that one at all.
The Bruins get a hold of the puck along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Corrali. Takes a shot. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
That's a tough miscue on the shot there, James. He's trying to be a little too fine, but guess what? I mean, he's getting to those spots, and you know over time, if you're getting to the right spots at the right time, it's eventually going to land. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And off the draw, they win possession. Puck moved over to Sillinger. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Big time stop there.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Battling for it along the boards. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Steps inside. Taken by Olivier. Good use of the body on the play. Shot! And he turned that one aside. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Feeds it over on the rush. Oh, what a stop on the play. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck across to Chanot. Now a quick pass to Husnutinov. Columbus looks to move the puck from their own end. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Quick pass across to Husnutinov. Here's a shot, and that goes off a player. Angles it over to Olivier. From the open ice, they gain the line. Olivier's got it in the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Coyle. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Swayman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
A critical draw here. The Bruins win it in the defensive zone. Slides it on over to Lindholm. The Bruins move the puck in the defensive zone. Fires it on net. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Greaves.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Takes the pass. Gains the zone through center. Quick shot. Denies the clapper. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. A lot on the line here in this offensive zone faceoff. They win the faceoff here in their own end and take possession. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Sends it over to Saka. Takes a shot. Close save. Greaves is going to get a much-needed whistle here in period number 3.
No, he's been really good tonight, James. He's been busy. He's stopped the pucks he's needed to, and he doesn't want to give it away, so he holds on.
Here in the late goings of the period, if you love offense, this has been the game for you. 5-4 is where we sit. Denies him in close. They tied it up. They tied it up here in the third.
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity, and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now, guess what? They've got their foot on the gas. Well, it looks like they've reset the table. I mean, didn't get the start that they wanted, found themselves behind the 8 ball, but it's amazing, James. It's an old cliche, but the game is never over until it's over.
Boston's leveled the playing field with that big-time goal here in the third.
And usually at the late stages of a game like this, when it's tied, the victor is the one that goes for it and knows that they have to find a way to execute. If you're too worried about making a mistake, you're going to sit back and you're going to have the game taken to you.
Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. A big face-off here inside the offensive end. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Puck leaves the zone in the bad pass and they'll be forced to regroup. Picked up along the wall by Lindholm. Oh, and there's a big-time hit.
Well, that's a massive and timely hit there, James. Saw his opponent with the head down, lined up perfectly, and threw it. Just love the physicality and the intensity of this play.
And he stopped that one. Boston's looking to break out. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Columbus moves it quickly along the wing. Werenski's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Lindholm stick handling in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Moves it to Pasternak. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Columbus gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Puck scooped up by Monahan. Here they come on the attack. Shot, and he stakes that one with the glove.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Gains possession with both centers all tied up in the draw. Rocked on the play. Back-to-back saves. Scores the This has gone up by 1 here in period number 3. Does this change their approach now? Do they sit back? Do they push forward? What do you got?
Well, I think it's a balancing act, no question about it, because you have to be able to attack. You have to press. You want to make sure you're pushing and closing on your opponent quickly. You don't want to give them much time with that puck, James. But you also have to be defensively responsible. You can't give up any opportunities the other way.
Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Branson's taking it from his own end. Pass across to Marchment. He carries the puck up along the wing. Slides it across. For point blank. Save made by the goalie.
When that puck came hard, it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Quick pass to Husnutinov. Made the stop on the play. Freeze hangs on to the puck to stop the play. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. Coyle's won the face-off. Grabs the puck.
Well, you're leading late in the game. You've got to find a way to kill the puck. You know what the best thing is to do? Make sure it's not in your zone. That takes the pressure off, and that's a smart dump right there.
Oh, and he misfires on that. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
I get when you're losing, James, that you want to get something going. You want to spark your team. You have the puck on your stick, but sometimes you can try and do too much, and I think that's a product of that as he loses the puck.
Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And then carries off a stick. Along the wing of the neutral zone. Quick feed to Olivier. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Here's a chance. Off the glove. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Skips out of the battle along the boards, and here we go. Arvidsson's got the puck. Here's a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
Well, an aggressive draw, something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Good job tangling up his opponent here. Glove save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here we go. Face off inside the offensive end. The net is empty. They've got the extra attacker out. The Bruins win the face-off. Hammers it from the point. Blocked in front. Puck picked up by Jenner. Wide open net. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. I can see the body language on them, James. The dying moments of the game, and they're able to get the empty net goal. Everyone can take a deep breath here, as that should do it.
The Blue Jackets' persistence pays off as they get the empty netter, and that should probably do it here for this one, Cheryl.
Yeah, that should be the insurance marker, James. They've got a comfortable lead now. They can all breathe a little bit lighter, and that should finish it off.
Puts it on net. Final seconds ticking away in this one, and the home team giving the fans something to cheer and get loud about. Listen to them. And it is all over with this one. Cheryl, they ultimately concede the empty netter late in this one. Did you like the gamble on that call?
Well, I think you have to. You have to pull your goaltender. I mean, you're trying to win the game. You don't want to lose it, right, James? So
I'm with you.
you get the extra attacker on the ice, and you're trying to find a way to drive the net and attack and get it back to equal numbers, and you just aren't successful.
You play to win the game. That'll do it for tonight's EA Sports broadcast. Hey, look, plenty of action just around the corner, and we hope to see you then. Good night.